Hello everyone, welcome to Quantsapp. Myself Vignesh. I hope definitely you guys are following all our videos. So today's topic will be about positional option buying. Okay, like which stocks you should be picking, which stocks to shortlist for options buying. Correct? Because most of us you love to trade in options, but the problem is we usually are unable to select a proper stock wherein we can get the momentum. Correct? Because usually what an option buyer seeks, he needs momentum. Correct? Usually what happens if we buy the options and then the options and then the stock stays sideways and there is a lot of problem with theta decay. Correct? So in order to counter this, what we need, what an option buyer needs, we need a proper momentum. So how to seek momentum, which tool is effective to find out a proper stock which will help us to get around 5 to 10% momentum. Okay, so let's discuss about today's topic. But before getting into this, if anyone is new to Quantsapp, I would request you to download the Quantsapp application. If you haven't downloaded, the link for downloading the application is given in the description. So kindly install, and as soon as you download this application, you will be getting access to 25 free tools immediately, so you can definitely go and explore them. Apart from that, you might be knowing that Quantsapp has approximately 70 to 80 tools. Okay, so 25 free tools are free, which you will be getting immediately, you will be getting access to them. Apart from that, if you want to know more about the paid tools, okay, like say for example, there are proprietary tools like order book data, relative performance graph. So if you want to know more about them, if you want to explore them, the link for video library is also given. So suppose if you have installed the application, just click on learn section and under self learning click on video library. So in video library, I would say you will be getting almost all the tools of Quantsapp application, that is approximately all the 70 to 80 tools are covered here, and that too we have covered it in multiple languages. Okay, English, Hindi, Marathi and Tamil. So you can choose the language as per your convenience and you can definitely explore all the tools. Okay, so this will definitely help you to improve your trading. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. As we discussed, today's topic is about a proper tool, I would say, or a proper strategy for option buying and which stocks, how to seek the momentum. Okay, so first let me click on trading. Okay, and under Quant Models, the first one is relative performance graph. Okay, so I have already shared a video relating to this RPG, but if anyone is new, you can definitely watch this, or else you can also go and watch the previous videos as well. Okay, so what is this RPG, what this RPG is all about, let's discuss. Okay, so give me a second. So as you can see, there is a box over here in the middle. Correct? So this is basically a neutral box, I would say. Okay, so whenever a stock is placed in this neutral box, you are not supposed to initiate any trade, be it long or short, but avoid making any position whenever the stock is placed in this neutral zone. Okay, now if you see, there are 4 quadrants over here. Check: progressive, strong, laggard and weak. Correct? So there are basically 4 quadrants over here. So let's try to understand the meaning of each of these quadrants. Okay, so say whenever a stock is placed in weak quadrant, we usually say the stock is very much weak, like there is no momentum in the stock is almost in the bottoming out phase, we can say. Okay, and whenever the stock is in progressive, now usually what an option buyer wants, option buyer usually wants momentum. Correct? So whenever a stock is placed in this progressive zone, we can expect a slight momentum, say a 2% or a 5% swing on the upside, because this progressive zone indicates that the stock is about to move. Okay, so before the momentum actually comes, this RPG can indicate you. Okay, and then comes the strong zone. So what the strong zone says is the stock has performed decently, and now what you can do, whenever it comes to profit booking, whenever the stock is placed in the strong zone, you can go and definitely book your profits. Okay, and then comes the laggard zone. What the laggard zone indicates is the stock is losing momentum. If you are long in any particular counter, it is advisable that you can book your profits and you can exit. Okay, so now let us understand how to use this and how we can initiate a trade. What are the conditions for initiating a trade? So whenever a stock say moves from weak to progressive zone. Okay, whenever a stock moves from weak to progressive zone, you can initiate a bullish trade. Okay, say for example a stock has moved from weak to progressive on say 10th of any month, then we can plan a bullish trade on 11th provided 10th day high is broken. Okay, very simple condition. Say a stock has hit the progressive zone on 10th, you can initiate a bullish trade as soon as 10th day high is broken. Okay, now what you are supposed to do, suppose you have initiated a trade when the stock is in progressive zone. It is usually said that the stock will complete a cycle, say from weak to progressive, progressive to strong, strong to laggard, and then again laggard to weak. This is how the stock is supposed to move, but it is not necessary that each and every stock will complete the cycle. Correct. So if you if you are following the rule books, what you are supposed to do is, as soon as the stock hits the progressive zone, the next day you can initiate a trade provided the previous day's high is broken, and then whenever the stock goes to strong zone, you can accordingly go and check open interest, like if the stock is trading somewhere near to its highest call writer level, you can book your position, or else you can hold, and whenever the stock comes to the laggard zone, that is an indication that you can exit your positions and you can book your profits. So it's purely subjective whether you want to book your profits in strong zone or whether you want the system to give you an exit signal by entering in laggard zone. That is purely subjective. Okay. So this was the condition for bullish trade. Now let us understand the condition for bearish trade. Okay. So whenever a stock moves from strong to laggard, okay, suppose a stock moves from strong to laggard on say 10th of any month again, okay, on 10th a stock moves from strong to laggard. So on 11th you are supposed to plan a bearish trade provided 10th day low is broken. Simple. The same concept, okay, on 10th suppose the stock hits laggard, you can initiate a bearish trade on 11th provided 10th day low is broken. Now the stock is expected to hit the weak zone. So whenever the stock hits the weak zone, or suppose you have made a decent profit, you can definitely go and exit. Again, the criteria for booking your profits will be, suppose if the stock is trading somewhere near to its highest put writers level, that is a strong support level, you can accordingly go and book your profits over there. Okay, and also whenever the stock hits the neutral zone, because sometimes what happens is a stock might move from weak to progressive, we usually initiate a bullish trade, and then instead of moving to strong, what happens is sometimes it oscillates in this progressive zone itself. Okay, so at that point in time, what you can do, if you have set up say a benchmark of say 1.5% or 2% target, you can definitely book, or else if the stock hits say the neutral zone, you can hold on to your positions. Okay, you can hold on to your positions, and whenever it again moves from this neutral zone to progressive or strong, you can book your profits. Or else a simple thing, this is a positional trading tool, correct. So suppose a stock moves from weak to progressive, and then say from progressive it goes to neutral zone. So neutral zone is basically an indecisive area. We are usually not able to take any decision whether to hold on to the existing position or to exit. So at that point in time, the technical analysis comes into the picture. Okay, so what you can do, as this is a positional trading tool, you can take a swing low as your stop loss. Say a 1 hour time frame chart you can plot, and whatever is the swing low, accordingly you can plan your stop losses at the recent swing low as per 1 hour time frame chart. So that would be ideal. Okay, because sometimes there is a possibility that the stock will move from weak to progressive, and then instead of completing the cycle, it might oscillate in the progressive itself, or else it might again come back to weak, say from weak to progressive, and then the next day there is a possibility that it might again come to weak zone. Then usually what happens is retailers hold on to their existing position expecting that this might again reverse, and sometimes it happens that it never reverses, or else you might face a huge loss as well. So weak to progressive buy, okay, and then if it straight away moves to strong, or if it oscillates in the progressive itself, you can go and book your profits based on OI or based on the immediate swing high as per the technical charts. The question arises when the stock moves from progressive to neutral. So if it goes to neutral, the technical chart comes into the picture. If it breaks your recent swing low as per your 1 hour time frame chart, you are bound to exit that. Okay, now, and the same condition applies for the bearish trade as well. Okay, so let's go and check out few examples now. Okay, so before getting into the example, let me explain you one more thing. Say, okay. See, can you see a option of create basket over here? So just click on that create basket, and let's say I want to see approximately there are 187 FNO scripts, correct? So manually it is not possible for me to check each and every script each and every day, correct? So what you can do is, say for example, you can create basket of stocks. Okay, say for example, I want to track auto, and in auto I am interested in say Maruti, Tata Motors, TVS Motors. So what you can do is you can add the scripts over here, like say I want to add Aarti, I want to add Abbott, I want to add AB Capital. Okay, and see basket 9 option is there, just erase that, and whatever name you are willing to give, you can give that name, continue. Okay, you can continue, and then save basket option will appear over here. You can select that. Now see, I have created some basket, I will show you. See, banks, oil, finance, IT. See, let's go and check IT. Okay, so see, I am interested in HCL Tech, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, TCS and Wipro. So I have created a basket of these 5 stocks. So it will be convenient for me. Say if I want to track pharma, suppose the pharma sector is beaten down and I am expecting a reversal in pharma sector. So see, if I just click on this, the stocks which I have plotted in RPG, so these stocks will automatically appear over here. So it will be easy for me to track if I create basket rather than adding one by one each and every script. Okay, so let's take some few examples now. Let's say I want to check out Wipro. Okay, so let me plot Wipro over here. Okay, now can you see here the blue dots on the bottom? So this is basically the dates. Okay, say for example, if you scroll this, it will show you the dates. Like see, on 25th of July, the Wipro was placed in neutral zone. Can you see? Now let me take it again back. See, on 16th July, Wipro was placed in strong zone. So this is how you are supposed to check these things. Okay, so say for example, see on 22nd July, can you see Wipro was in weak zone? Okay, so see, Wipro is placed in the weak zone on 22nd of July, correct? So now what the condition says, whenever a stock moves from weak to progressive, I am supposed to enter, correct? So let me make it clear. What usually retailers do is they just see whether the stock is in progressive or not, and then they go and buy. But the condition for buying is that whenever you see a stock in progressive zone, that is fine, but make sure before entering the progressive zone it was in weak zone. Okay, there is a possibility that the stock might come to progressive zone from strong itself, like weak to progressive, progressive to strong, and then strong to progressive again. That is not the condition to buy. Okay, the condition for a bullish momentum is from weak to progressive. The prior quadrant where the stock lied before entering into the progressive zone should have been the weak zone. So as we can see, Wipro is in weak zone on 23rd of July. Okay, so let me go one more day further. Now on 24th July, I can see Wipro in progressive zone properly. So now what the rule book says, whenever a stock moves from weak to progressive, I can initiate a trade when? On the immediate next day, provided the previous day's high is broken. Simple. So on 24th July, Wipro is in progressive. So I was supposed to initiate a trade on 25th of July, provided 24th day high is broken. So now let's go to the chart and check whether what happened. Okay, I'll go to analyze, I'll go to chart order and trade. Okay, so Wipro, let me plot the daily chart. Okay, so it came to progressive on 24th July, correct? So let me zoom this so you can see it properly. Okay, so check. This is the candle of 20. Check. On 24th July, correct? On 24th July's candle, okay, check the high. High is 505.25. Okay, high is 505.25 of 24th July. So suppose Wipro crosses 505.25 on 25th July, I would have initiated a trade. This is the 5th July candle, sorry, 25th July candle. Now on 25th July, if you see, the high is 506.70, that is the high is broken. So So I could have initiated a trade on 25th of July. Now see immediately what happened on 26th July. Wipro fired approximately 20 points on Wipro. The lot size is I guess 1500. So if you would have traded in futures, you would have made decent money. Also an ATM call option could have helped you to fetch 10 points easily. Correct? So this was about Wipro. So this is how you could have scanned the trade. Okay, so let's again go to RPG and let us go and check out some other stock. Let's say Titan. Okay, let me take Titan. I am randomly selecting the stocks. As I told you, you can create your own basket, sector wise basket you can create, so that will be helpful for you to scan each and every sector. Like suppose if you want if you are expecting that auto sector is going to move, or if you are expecting banks are going to move, accordingly you can select the sector, and the top weighted stocks you can plot it in the sector so that you can easily gauge it through RPG. Okay, so let us go and check out Titan now. Okay, let's say, let me come. See, on 16th July, this is 15th. Okay, so still in the progressive zone. So I think Titan, if you see Titan came from weak to progressive properly on progressive zone, I would say on 8th of July. Can you see, on 8th of July, Titan came to progressive zone properly, and the prior quadrant where Titan was in weak zone. So see, this is tail length. Okay, so you are not supposed to delete the tail length. Okay, so keep the tail length. If you go to settings and see, here the tail length is 5, so keep it on. If you do it 0, this tail length will get vanished, so it will be difficult for you to gauge from where it came to progressive zone. Okay, so from weak it came to progressive now, and on 8th July Titan is placed in the progressive quadrant. Okay, now let me go to the chart and let's check out Titan on 8th July. Okay, so see, this is 8th July. Can you see? Let me zoom it for you. Check this candle. Okay. So check the high of this candle, 3209.95. Okay, 3209.95. So I am supposed to plan the trade on 9th July provided its day high is taken out. Okay, simple. So see, 3236.25, clear cut I could see day high was taken out. So I could have initiated a trade over here on 9th July, and I got it took approximately, I would say 2 weeks it took, but see the movement from 3000 say 200 levels. Okay, approximately from 3230 to we can see 3500, approximately I would say 250 points to 300 points movement. Correct. So if you would have traded in futures, there was no question of time decay, provided if you were an option trader, if you were trading in option, then definitely I would say there would have been an issue with time decay. So, and also what we do is we will never suggest you to like go with naked call or naked put. So it is always advisable that you deploy some strategy. Correct. So on 9th July we were far away from the expiry, so it would have been advisable to go with a bull call spread. Correct. So if you would have traded with strategy, definitely you would have made decent money, because the movement is not about like 50 points or 60 points. The movement which came was approximately 250 points movement it captured. So there was like whatever time decay you would have witnessed, everything would have been I would say like it would have been adjusted. Correct. So approximately 250 points you could have captured using RPG. So these were the two stocks which I wanted to show you. And additionally, if you want to go and check out any stock which came from weak to progressive, you can definitely create a basket sector wise and you can definitely go and check them. Correct. So I hope you might have enjoyed this video. Okay, so kindly like this video, share, subscribe and comment, and stay tuned. We'll see you again soon in the next video. Okay, thanks everyone for your valuable time.